What is up, baseball fans? Kris Jardine here, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community manager for the Park Baseball's Perfect Team, back with another episode of This Week in Perfect Team. It is episode 18 for April 8th, 2019. We have a lot to talk about in this show. A lot to talk about in this show, and a lot of things that have happened in the... Oh, I'm peeking. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. Sorry, chat. Sorry. It's terrible. A lot to talk about, a lot of things to cover, a lot of action in this week's episode. We're going to talk about the first roster update, which went live earlier this morning. We're going to talk about Season 2. We are going to reveal our third set of content for this season. And then, if there is some time permitting later on, we may open some packs. We'll see. Stay tuned. I'm only going to address this one time and one time only. I'm going to ask for your guys' help in the chat for the rest of the show. I will not be talking about tournaments. There is no news to talk about in terms of tournaments right now. No ETA. It's being worked on. I'm on a very need-to-know basis. When the guys need me to come out here and talk to you guys, I will come out here and talk to you guys. That's the only time I'm going to address it in the whole show. There is no information on tournaments. I promise you, as soon as we can talk about it, we will talk about it. You guys need to understand there is more at play than just us coming out and wanting to put tournaments. There are things we need to consider. So like I said, I'm not going to address it again in the show. If you guys have people in the chat that ask about tournaments, if you guys could kindly let them know that we have nothing to share at this time, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me get back over to my thing. A couple other things. I'm still working with the team. I know the previous season links don't seem to be working. I've asked for an update. I was told last week that the previous season links were going to work. I'm asking for a follow-up on that. Yeah, it does take a little while to get the technique wins all the tournaments into the thing. We're working on that, I promise. We're gonna rig. I don't know why you guys would want to play tournaments. We're gonna rig them all so technique wins. So, like, honest to God, chat, I wouldn't even bother. Like, really, I wouldn't even bother wasting your time because technique's gonna win them all. But yeah, so far so good. I'm just lining a few things up here. We're still talking about tournaments. I know. See, this is what you guys do. You guys put funny things in the chat, and I want to say them out loud because I want to make sure the funny comments get the love from everyone. Everyone on YouTube, everyone in the Discord, everyone on the forums. I want to make sure they know how funny technique is by saying that we're going to rig it so he wins all the tournaments. I want to make sure everyone gets, this isn't my show. It's your guys' show. I'm just saying. That's just kind of how it works. All right, let's go down to... No, see, I can't do that. No, see, you're trying too hard. On the screen, you will see our list of the Season 2 Gold League champions. The Colorado Rockies, Exeter Bluehawks, Seoul Scumbags, Everett Aqua Sox, Memphis Silver Sox, American Psychos, Orlando Shockers, the Moline Maroons, the Mythtown Myths, the Seattle Tempest, the team to be determined, the Bellevue Black Knights, and the Fairview Wildcats. Congratulations to those teams for picking up a Gold League, which was our top league in the universe last week. This week we have 7. We have 7 Diamond Leagues this week. Good luck to everyone who is in one of those. I am not one of those people, which is fine. I'm okay with that. So let's take a look. Now, one thing I'm going to caution you, I didn't know that this didn't work until I got ready for the stream. But apparently the filter for last season on this page doesn't work. I don't know why no one told me that. But the last season thing doesn't work. So I've got the guys looking into it to see if we can get this sorted out. What's going on, Jackpot? See if we can get these sorted out for us. So you can see last season, Willie Keeler gave Kirby Puckett a run for his money for the best average so far with a 383 in the Iron League. You can see Jose Altuve for the Helsinki Havoc hit 381 as well, which is awesome. Well, look, you have to scroll down a little bit to find our first gold player, actually, way down here. Rod Carew for the Karelian Smugglers for Carbonash hit 362. So you had to scroll way down to see that. No, I increased the font size. The font size is bigger this week. I know I see some people talking about it's a little bit easier to read this week. I maximized the font size this week, so you guys can. It's as big as it's gonna get. I haven't looked at these, so these are all gonna be new for me as I look at them. Wow, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, the peak Babe Ruth for the Asbury Springboks becomes the first player in Perfect Team 20 to hit 60 home runs as he goes for 62 in the Bronze League last week. Chris Davis with 57 in Iron. Cecil Fielder with 56 in Iron as well. Let's see where we got Gold League. The Gold League's going to be down here a bit. The Gold League competition is fierce right now. Look at that. No Gold League players in the top 50 so far, which is crazy. So let's filter out just the Gold Leagues and see 48 from Aaron Judge for user Cooperstown Spokane Indians, which is crazy. 48. But again, you're going to see these numbers go up. Right now, we have the stiffest competition last week was obviously in the Gold Leagues. And again, for anyone who spent a lot of time in Perfect Team 19 in the Perfect Leagues, you will know that the stats are a fair bit lower when you get to that level. Let's look at RBIs. We'll go back to all leagues again. Jimmy Fox for the Kogara Kings. PJ Harding, 183 RBIs. Woo-wee! That is a lot of RBIs last week. And then PJ Harding had the Babe Ruth with 156. Two guys accounting for 339 RBIs, which is absolutely insane. That's crazy. We got gold down here. Methausen, the Methuen Silver Sox, had his peak. Barry Bonds with 147. 183 might be a record. I don't think anybody had 183 RBIs in PT19. I don't think anybody did. Nameless Poet would give me hell if I didn't look at stolen bases. Still didn't break the IRL record. That's right. Ty Cobb with 123 for the Winterfell Direwolves in the Gold League with 123. The Gold Leagues, the upper leagues love their stolen bases. Other 2020 guys, we had 121 from Live Series Billy Hamilton. We had Ty Cobb with 112 here. Starting to get a little more. We mentioned we mentioned last week that we saw some names that were not our usual names on these lists, but you see now we have a lot more Ty Cobbs, Clyde Milans this week, Billy Hamiltons, Ricky Henderson, Adalberto Mondesi. There's like 6 of him, 7 of them just on this front page. Coach Ruffy, no longer the record holder. He was in his glory for 1 week. Now, unfortunately, we haven't done any pitcher stats yet, Hawks. We're working down the list. You haven't missed any pitcher stats yet. Unfortunately, Coach, you got some work to do there, buddy. Let's flip over to ERA, which was always an interesting stat. 107 from Lefty Grove in the silver level for the Dyersville Ghosts. Hoo-wee. Batter WAR does not work. There is an issue calculating the WAR from previous seasons. That's an issue that came from last year too, that we still haven't gotten quite nailed down. 115 from the 1999 Pedro Martinez. Hey guys, I don't know if you guys knew or if you guys have ever heard. the 1999 Pedro Martinez, pretty good card. He's pretty good. Apparently, that's what everybody says. I've never had the chance to use him, but everybody says he's pretty good. Some other notable names on here, the Dwight Gooden with a 141 for a Saints fan 3. Cy Young 147 for RKO. There's Shane Bieber, live series Shane Bieber down in the iron level for sicko mode. I see Trips on there a few times as well. He's got the Greg Maddux. He's got the Pedro Martinez. He's got the peak Greg Maddux making two on there. Wait, Pedro Martinez is in the game? There's like 4 Pedro Martinez, is there not? There's a 97, a 99, and then like a 2004, I believe. So I think there's maybe 3. 3 Pedros, I believe. Let's look at wins. Now, I already know where this is going. Wilbur Wood becomes the look at that. Look at this. Okay. Now listen. Again, I'm gonna tell you guys where you guys can point the ire of your ways. If you guys, Jeff R with the 40 wins for Wilbur Wood. 40 wins. How do you get 40 wins in a season? Guys, you guys have to track Jeff down and ask him what his secret is to get 40 wins out of Wilbur Wood in one season. The 1997 Pedro with 30, Bob Gibson with 30 in the Bronze and Iron Leagues. Let's go down. The Gold League was led by Cy Young on the Delaware Destroyers for RKO with 29. Why, you want me to scroll just so you can see your name? See, that's not 162 stars. Exactly. People just want me to scroll so they can see their name. See, this is great. I love these. I love these lists, guys. I wish I would look at them before the stream so I could, like, call out some stuff and be like, hey, man, look at this guy down here. But we're going to try to find, I'm starting to think that I have a few ideas for, like, some better ways to do this. So we'll see if we can come up with some better ideas going forward for this. But I also want to look at saves. We got to show the relievers some love. Definitely had a 27 not on there. Well, let's go back now. We don't want to be hosing people. 27 hip and knee, Pems GM, B Fred, JW. I mean, if you had it in the entry pool, it doesn't count. PJ Harding, Pedro Martinez. That's all that's there. I don't think he's using them in his rotation. I think he's got some opener follower stuff going on. Can't reveal all his secrets. Rafael Betancourt wasn't able to be beat with the 54 saves. Eckersley came close with the 53. Hrabowski with the 53 as well. David Robertson with 53. Yuris Familia with 52. All kinds of guys at 50 saves last week. It's terrible. Most plate appearances without a hit. It's just a screen full of Chris Davis's. I assume Chris Davis, I assume he didn't go down in the roster update because I just assume we have him as a 40 already. All right. Anyway, we're going to try to find some different ways to do this. That's all I'm going to look at them for right now, just because I got some other stuff that I want to go over. And we're going to switch back to this. Okay, and we're going to go back up here. We'll try to find a way to make that a little more streamlined and a little easier in the future. All right, let's look at our first ever live roster update, which went into the game this morning. There has been a lot of feedback. We are monitoring the feedback. Again, I mentioned this in the Discord earlier. Please keep in mind that this is the first time we've ever done this. So obviously we're accepting feedback. We're looking to see if this is if it worked out well, if we feel like it's the best way. Marcus worked all weekend to try to get this thing to where we felt it was the right way to handle it in the game and that it was reflective of the right numbers. Again, some things I want to reiterate that I have seen before. Fielding ratings are not being adjusted. Our live service provider does not give us fielding metrics, so we have to do those manually. We're not going to update everyone's fielding manually every week. Not a chance. So when someone, for example, a lot of people picked on Ramon Laureano, who went down. Ramon Laureano has struck out 16 times in 45 at-bats. Or is it 15 times in 46 at-bats? He struck out a third of the time this year, has 1 walk. He took some downs in his hitting stats. That put his overall down. Yes, he keeps firing huge outfield assists. We're not adjusting that right now. One of those things. Will this happen every week? Yes. Every Monday. Every Monday we're going to be doing it. I love his outfield arm too. I wish it was a million. So guys, here's a look at some of our more popular movers and shakers. Again, if you guys want to take a look at the entire list, I'll post it in the chat. Feel free to go to that link on the forums. You can download the entire list in an Excel of all the people who went up and down. These are just some of the more notable ones, guys that changed tiers. Obviously, middle of the screen, brand new perfect card, Anthony Rendon, who has been an absolute monster so far this season. And he replaces Chris Sale, who was a perfect card and is now down to a 98. Guys who switched tiers, my man Paxton jumping up into that diamond territory with a 91. Gary Sanchez hit 91 as well. We had a bunch of guys go to silver. I think we had Kenley Jansen, Williams Astudio, who I absolutely love to say his name, and I love catchers. He goes to a silver. Herman Marquez goes to a silver as well. Guys that dropped out of diamond, Altuve, Carpenter, Trevor Story, Joey Votto, Patrick Corbin, Josh Donaldson, Juris Familia, JT Realmuto, all dropping from diamond to gold this week. And then we had a bunch of guys drop from gold to silver, as Drupal Cabrera, Odubel Herrera, Starling Marte, Tommy Pham, Brian Dozier, Kenta Maeda, Chris Taylor, Jake Lamb, all going from gold to silver. And again, remember guys, these guys could shoot right back up next week as well. I mean, all they need to do is string a couple of good games together. Again, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know all the ins and outs of how they're handling this. It's well above my pay grade, and I'm kind of glad that it is. But again, we are absolutely gathering and looking for feedback on this. That link that I put in the chat, which I will put in the chat again. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will put the link in the description down below if you're watching the archive later on. Go to that link and leave feedback. There's already almost 100 comments on that forum post. We really want to get that feedback because we want to make sure that we're doing it in a way that, you know, that is not, I don't even know what the right word is to say. We want to make sure we're doing it in a way that doesn't break the game. I think is what, well, I think that's what we're looking for, is we want to do it in a way that we don't feel like it's breaking the game. So feel free to give us feedback. We want your feedback. Go to that link. Give us your feedback. Marcus and the guys are monitoring the feedback very, 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 very closely. I promise you. I need to look at something real quick before I move on because I don't know. Do I have a card start? I do. Excellent. Okay, so let's go here. Here. All right. My feedback is this is terrible. That is not feedback. That is not feedback at all. Feedback are constructive things like this is terrible because everyone's, I'm assuming Nameless Poet is just angry because everyone's speed is not 100. Exactly. Take a drink every time I say feedback. You guys know I love feedback. Feedback is my favorite. Feedback is my favorite. Yes, the up and down arrows will change on the cards every week. That's a good question, Norigar. I don't know. So for those of you who didn't see Norigar's question, he's asking if the little plus minus arrow on the live cards will reflect their change from week to week or their change from initial. I'm going to write that down, actually, so I can look into that. I'll get you an answer. Where's my pen? Chat, where's my pen, chat? Norgar, can you send that to me somehow, either on Twitter or in the Discord, and remind me to ask Marcus that question? And I will find out for you. Behind me? There's no pen. There's no pen behind me. I will find out. All right, guys. It is time for our third content release. This week, later on this week, St. Louis and Cincinnati will be playing a 2-game series in Monterrey, Mexico, as part of the 2019 Mexico series. And we thought, you know what? Let's introduce a content set with some Mexican great players that, you know, maybe, you know, we're going to show them a little love. You know, Mexico has had some fantastic players over the years. Yes, they are. 1 second, guys. I need to do something real quick before we jump in and look at these. Because I know I forgot something, and I don't want to forget it for very long. Because then you guys will be mad. And because we're all about, you know, feeling the love here on the stream. 92. By the way, guys. Error. Why? Okay. All right. Perfect. As usual, guys, these cards are available in the game right now. Again, if you have if you have bought packs previously, you don't have to worry about not being able to get them, as your cards are generated when you open the pack. So again, you should be able to pull these cards right now. Let's take a look at who we have going into our third content set. Let's kick it off with 1952 Bobby Avila, second baseman. Avila led the AL in triples in 1952 with 11, hit 300, and picked up his first of 3 All-Star selections. Pretty good all-around card here. 65 contact, 62 gap power, and 71 avoid K. So he's going to put the ball in play. Obviously, the defense, not great for second baseman. He does hit lefties. Well, he has a little more contact against lefties, but he does have gap power similar. Doesn't strike out a lot against lefties either. Pretty decent card. Bobby Avila going into the content set. Actually, the 2 guys we have at the tail end of this, the gold and the diamond, are not in Perfect Team at all. Brand new to Perfect Team. What's going on, man? Next up, we have 1980 Jorge Horta. Horta's 1980 season, 291, 379, 403 slash line with 10 homers and 64 RBIs as a right fielder for the Cleveland Indians. Pretty average card here as well. Good contact, good avoid Ks, good discipline. Pretty decent right field. Not a great arm, but overall not, you know, pretty. Again, if you're at the lower levels and you're looking for a reliable guy in right field who is not going to strike out a whole lot, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. You know, is not striking out is a huge thing at the lower levels. Being able to avoid Ks is a big deal. You don't want to be striking out. I think it's a similar Horta to the one we have. I think the Horta that's in the game now, the 1975, I believe was a 65, but I don't know the splits. No guys of speed. Next up, we have 1995 Vinny Castilla, who joins his 1998 brother. Absolutely mashes lefties with a 70, 75, 84 contact gap home run ratings against lefties. So you're looking at a pretty solid platoon option here. Again, you know, the ratings suffer a little bit because of the era that Castilla played in. where, hitting was huge. In 1995, he was an all-star and a Silver Slugger. He slugged 32 homers and hit .309. Again, me personally, I would consider him, especially as a lefty bat. Again, hard to find, especially as a bronze player, to have 84 home run power against lefties. Yeah, I mean, he can't bunt. That's a problem. If you're looking for someone who can get the bunt down in a bunt situation, Vinny Castilla, probably not your guy, chat. If I'm being honest, I mean, you guys know me, pretty honest guy. If you're looking for someone who can bunt, Vinny Castilla, not really your man. So Vinny Castilla going in, another card for him in perfect team. His bunt ratings, not great. 1985 Teddy Higuera, rookie sensation. I loved watching Teddy Higuera pitch when I was a kid. As a rookie in 85, he went 15-8 with a 1.17 whip in 212 innings, finished second in Rookie of the Year voting for the Milwaukee Brewers. Again, where he has the Brewers with a glove logo, he's immediately awesome in my mind. And again, don't let the 71 rating fool you. He doesn't have the greatest movement, but the stuff and control are there. Again, if you're looking for someone to eat innings at the lower levels, he could be really good. He could also be a decent long man. And you could even use him, again, as a lefty specialist. He would probably get a bump to the stuff rating, especially by putting him in the bullpen, using him as a lefty specialist if you're looking for that. I see something in the chat. Hardware Heroes should have the award that they won. We cannot put the award names on the cards. We asked that question, and it was no. Mainly because we don't have the rights to all of the award names. So if we put the award names on the card, that would be something that would have to go through Major League Baseball, and unfortunately, we can't do that. So we just have to consider. The awards, and we try to mention them here for the Hardware Heroes guys, what award they won. There is a Teddy Higuera in the game. I think he's an 86. I think there's an 86 already. Next up, let's jump to the gold tier, ladies and gentlemen, and 2010 Joakim Soria. And oh man, that is a lot of green on those pitching ratings. 71 stuff, 74 movement, 75 control. All green pitches, fastball, cutter, curveball, slider, changeup. Really, really nice looking card. 2010 Soria was an all-star. He got votes for the Cy. He got vote for the MVP. He had a 1.78 ERA with 43 saves and a 71 to 16 K to walk ratio, which is just phenomenal. Again, a very good, solid reliever card here. Not going to strike out 13 or 14 guys per nine, but he's not going to walk a lot of guys. Again, 74 movement, 75 control for a reliever. You're not going to find that many people who have that combination. And that's a good point. Again, none of it is awesome. None of it jumps off the page. He doesn't have 128 stuff, or he doesn't have 100 control. But again, just a very solid average across the board pitcher. Yes, Fernando Valenzuela was from Mexico. No, he's not in this content because we already have two Fernandos in the game. So we decided not to put Fernando in because he's already gotten a content card, first of all, in 19, and he has another card as well. So last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, is ironically enough another card from the 2010 season. And Iron Duke right on the ball here, as it is 2010 Giovanni Gallardo. His only All-Star season, he went 14-7 with a 3.84 ERA and a 9.7 K per nine. 87 stuff, 71 movement, 53 control. Look at that changeup. 104 changeup. If I had to critique this card a little bit, the 81 stamina for me is, I prefer the guys with the higher stamina, but it's one of those things, and he can rake. 79 power. What else do you want, chat? Two-way threat, Giovanni Gallardo. Look at that sack bunt. You can't beat the sack bunt, man. Get the bunt down. Got to get the bunt down, chat. You have to get the bunt down at all times. So that is our number 3 content set. Jorge Orta, Teddy Higuera, Giovanni Gallardo, Joaquim Soria, Bobby Avila, and Vinny Castilla, representing some of Mexico's greatest Major League Baseball players. Again, all of these cards are in Perfect Team right now. Pick them up. Again, I'm a big Gallardo fan. I love them because I love that. Excuse me. No new faces. Gallardo and Soria, neither of those two were in the game until today. Outside, I think Soria might have a live card. That's a good point. Let me check now. Well, Soria does have a live card. Gallardo does not. So that's Gallardo's first card. Soria has a live card, which I don't count. Soria does have a live. It's probably terrible. His live card's probably brutal. So this is our content set for this week. Guys, I want to tell you something before we move on with the show. I want to tell you something that, and this is not, you guys know me now. This is our 18th episode. I feel like we've built a relationship here. This content is great, and I love this content, and I'm a big fan. Though there is no Gallardo. I just looked it up. Outside of the one that's right here. There was none until now. I knew that one. I want to tell you guys something. This content is great. I love this content, but the content that we are going to do next week, and I am not going to tell you what it is. I am not leaking it ahead of time. I want it to be a complete secret, but the content we are doing next week is by far the best content that we have come up with to date. I love this content. I love celebrating some of Mexican's greatest players. I love the openers we did last week. I love the Japanese content. They've all been great. Those contents don't have anything or hold a candle to what we're going to do next week. It is 175 Toronto Blue Jays players. Every player ever to play for the Blue Jays is getting a card next week, chat. I'm so excited. I'm not telling you what it is next week. I just said that. All right, giveaway time, chat. Tonight we're giving away 2 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece. You can use them in Perfect Team 19 or Perfect Team 20. It don't matter. You just got to specify which one you want. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. Anything on getting the 19 content added? Nope. So exclamation point ticket in the chat, guys. Again, 10,000 perfect points. You can use them in Out of the Park 19 or Out of the Park 20. If you win, I need you to reach out to me. Reach out to me here on Twitch in the Whispers. DM me in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, discord.gg/OTP, upper right-hand corner, Kris, Perfect Team CM, send me a message. I need your team name, your username, whether you want them for 19 or 20. I need those 3 things. Absolutely need those 3 things for anybody who wins. I don't know why my chat is not auto-scrolling. Holy jolt. Get into it, guys. Exclamation point ticket. Remember, guys, you can only enter it one time. The system will only let you enter once. So exclamation point ticket one time and one time only. We will leave it open for a little bit longer. I never said never. See, now how come you said, do I have any updates? And I said no. So does that mean that I did not say it's never going to happen? It just means I answered your question. Do you have any updates? No, I don't. We're discussing the best way to handle it. What's my hat tonight? I'm wearing a Nebraska Cornhuskers black shirts hat. It's one of my favorite hats of all time. I've had it for a long time, and I absolutely love this hat. Yeah, you'll get a little, you'll get a response in the chat when you do the ticket rate. We'll leave the ticket drawing open for another, let's say another 15 seconds, and then we'll shut it down. We'll draw some winners, and then we'll move over and we'll rip a few packs real quick on my account on Perfect Team. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. The giveaway is now closed. And we will draw a few winners here. And again, remember, if you do win, make sure you reach out to me either here on Twitch. You can send a DM to the Twitter. Send me a DM on Discord. Let me know. Good luck to everyone in the draw tonight. Our first winner is bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth. Congratulations. You have picked yourself up 10,000 perfect points. And our other winner is STL Jason. Bottom of the sixth and STL Jason. Congratulations to you two guys picking up 10,000 perfect points. Again, hit me in the DMs on the Discord or hit me on the Whispers here on Twitch. And I will connect with you guys to get you guys your 10,000 perfect points. Let's jump back over now to boop. Oh no, in the Matrix. Glitch in the Matrix, chat. Glitch in the Matrix. Here we go. Let's make that small. New league file available. My team is 9 and 10. Get an F in the chat. Poor No Jake Sully, man. He's here. He's like, No Jake Sully is the Kris Davis of stream giveaways. He is the Kris Davis of giveaways on the stream. Oh man, we're on a losing streak. This is not good. It's not good, chat. Let's see. I want to rip some cards. Let's buy a 2-5. And then let's get our usual 1 for if we run out. I got to monitor the time, chat, because I do have to be on a call at 10 as we record a new episode of OOTP Now. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, we have a podcast. OOTP Now is available on all your favorite podcatching apps. Every week, Rich Grissom has a host of guests, a wide net of guests. Me and TJ usually make our weekly appearances as well, talking about all things OTP. And by the way, guys, Rich is going to be live here on the channel tonight. Rich is going to be here at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. He has a bunch of points to spend. He's going to be looking for your guys' input on how to make his perfect team better. So if you guys want to come by 11 p.m. tonight right here, twitch.tv/OTP Developments, Rich is going to be here doing his thing. Make sure you guys come by and stop and help him out. Give him some great recommendations because we all know Rich is a terrible general manager, and without your guys' help, his team is unguided. They have no leadership. They have no direction. He needs your guys' help. So if you're going to be around in a couple hours, make sure you guys swing by. If you're not already following the channel, boom, hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. Make the commitment to follow the Out of the Park Developments channel. We greatly appreciate you guys. People love it when I say podcatcher app. I need some diamonds, chat. That's what oh, hey, Kris Davis. Sweet. Immediately, my lineup has gotten a million times worse. Ryan Buckner +1. You guys can see, by the way, that the rating updates, if you guys didn't notice, they're on the cards. No, there is absolutely no connection from 19 to 20. No connection whatsoever. They are completely separate in all facets. The only thing that is connected is that you can use your username on one and the other. Feeling a Kris Davis. Oh, there you go. See it on the Miguel Rojas. The little update thing so you guys can see where the cards are going. Silver card. Adam Simber. I mean, we can't make Kris Davis much worse. Like, his avoid K is already -17. Like, what do you want from us, man? Is Kris Davis underrated? Absolutely not. It's not a funny joke. This is not a funny joke at all. We could lower his contacts some more. But it's not a funny joke. We don't want Chris Davies. We've already got 2 Chris Davies. This is awful. 3 packs, 2 Chris Davises. Good start, chat. This is great. I love this game. His pick is off center. Yep, that's what's wrong with him. I'm gonna put him in at catcher. Ooh, Tim Beckham bordering on silver territory. Anthony Alford in the game. I love it. We talked about this a lot last week. Anybody who is injured will not have their ratings change. You need to play. So if someone is out for the entire season, their ratings will remain the same. If they do not play, their ratings will not change. I'm going to train Chris Davis at catcher. Jeffrey Springs up to a 61. Rosel Herrera. Guys, I need some love in these. Chris Davis has an injured ego. That's not the same. Tyler Anderson bordering on silver territory. Freddie Fitzsimmons. Players in the minors are also frozen? Yes. As far as I know. I only think it counts Major League performance. But that one... I know. Can I trade in 10 Chris Davises for Pedro Martinez? Is that a thing? Mark Wohlers. What a guy. Joe Barry. Nice. Where's the Merrill Kelly card? I don't know, man. Gone forever. How many more Chris Davises are we going to pull, chat? Oh, John Means. Thought that was going to be a Chris Davis. Pulled like 5 or what is up with these packs right now? Chris Davis would be a great pitcher. Don't even try. Don't even pretend. Whoa. Paxton Diamond Troll? Oh, I hope so. Oh, the O-Dog! O-Dog in the cut. Let's go, baby. I love myself some O-Dog. He fit on my Jays theme team. I mean, I can't get cards between accounts, but he would fit. Orioles are building up for sure. Chris Davis is going to be unemployed very soon. These packs are bad. Definitely. My pack luck so far in 20 guys has not been great. You guys have seen outside. I mean, I did pull a Scott Rowland in the first pack, I suppose. I did pull a Scott Rowland in my very, very first pack after the starter packs. So I can't really complain. Well, if you want to see any card in particular, feel free to head to the link in the chat and submit it. We have a recommendation form. I'm starting to pull them for the upcoming community requests content. We do have community requested content upcoming. So make sure you guys get them in there. I've been looking at them. I look at them regularly. There are 42 new cards this week. There is no, the 2 guys everyone's been wondering about, there is no Eloy or Tatis in this update. They're going to be in next week in live form. They'll be in the update next week. Record breaker Chris Davis. That's happening. That is definitely happening. That is definitely happening. Record breaker Chris Davis. 18 overall. Pete Alonso, I don't think he was in the update. Anyone who is a brand new rookie, is there any chance of a 99 live card becoming 100? We saw that literally this week. Anthony Rendon became a perfect card. Roger Maris. All right. Not bad. 88 power. We literally had that happen this week with Rendon. Will there be a Merrill Kelly? I have no idea. I don't have the... I don't have it planned out that far in advance. I know who's going in the next few weeks, but after that, it's kind of a blur. What time is it, chat? How are we doing for time? Oh, lots of time. Perfect. Chris Davis, record breaker, incoming. Let's get on that. Okay, I'm going to tweet that out right after the stream. How many people are going to the card submissions to put a record breaker Chris Davis in right now? Please do. I mean, sure. You're assuming that that I'm up to date on my Merrill Kelly history at the moment. I don't have time to watch baseball, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't. I wish I did. The baseball I watch is right here. I'm going to try to watch some this week, though. I can't watch my Jays right now because they're horrendous. Daryl. I know. The baseball that I have time for is OOTP baseball. Hashtag ad. Is it hashtag ad when I'm live on the channel? Probably not. Yeah, I know. I do watch those pockets. I just meant like watching it live. I do watch. I watch the Jays highlights every day. Usually on my way to work, I'll usually put the audio of them on. Willie Mays, unsung hero. My man, Pat Borders. Chat, these packs are awful right now. Come along, packs. Yeah, they're usually free. O-Dog again. I think you can watch them for free in the MLB app as well. I don't think you need... If you have the MLB app, I don't think you need a subscription to watch them in the app either. Have I gotten a single gold? Nope. Yeah, I got it. I see it there in the bottom of the sixth. I'll respond to it after the stream. I do see it. I see it flashing in the corner. It's there, buddy. Nice, Superman. Atta boy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to check it after. I want to be at least 5 Chris Davis submissions tonight. No, that's okay. I believe you, Dishnet. I've been on the struggle bus for packs, man. Makes for great content, though, doesn't it, chat? To sit here and watch me flip 19,000 bronzes. Luckily, we got that gold pack for the end. So we're going to get at least 1 gold. Maybe next week we'll skip the pack opening. Just to... Maybe we'll start spending our perfect points on, you know. Is Corbin the new Paxton? Yes. Probably. No, there is no new Paxton. Paxton is... Oh! Rizzo! All right, not a bad pull. I have a Rizzo already, right? Yeah, I already have a Rizzo, so we'll sell that one. Make back a few points. Not bad, not bad. Pull the gold. That's got to count for something. But yeah, I have a Rizzo. I already have Rizzo playing first base. So that's a dupe. It's a shiny color. 5 packs to go. One of them is a gold. So hopefully we can net a diamond. I got 2 Chris Davises so far. I feel a 3rd Chris Davis coming. Bill Voiselle. 2 Chris Davis greater than 1 Anthony Rizzo. Means he's down 1 this week. So this up here means his overall rating this week went from a 60 to a 58. Yeah, I wish we could do that. We don't have any control over the pictures. Smile if their rating goes up. Listen, I'm doing you guys a service, okay? I'm taking, that's like 19 Robbie Scotts that we have. West Parker. No problem, bottom of the 6th. You got it, bud. Oh, boys, chat. Yeah, you see it right on the card, and then if there's nothing there, obviously they didn't change. Hector Velasquez, +1. Like I said, I do have to find out if it's going to be from the original or for the week. I will post that in the when I get an answer to that question on whether or not the rating change is from the original or just for that week. I'll post it in the announcements part of the Discord. No, sorry. I'll post it in the This Week in Perfect Team discussion room where it should be because it was an item brought up on the show. I don't know, Big C. James. Anyone have the Josh Hader? Big C. James looking for some feedback on the old Josh Hader. Johnny Mac! Johnny Mac! Let's go! Woo! Johnny Mac, baby. 38 defense? I quit. I'm out. Johnny Mac, greatest defensive player in the history of the Blue Jays. 38 defense. I hope no one from the dev team is watching this because we're going to be having a conversation tomorrow about 2010 unsung hero John McDonald, who was way better than 38 defense. Come on, man. Come on. $1984 Tony Gwynn. Jacob Stallings. I'd really like to get 4 golds in this pack. I can't now, but gold and a perfect incoming. There's the gold. 1989 Jeff Russell with the horn for that one time. Nice. Jeff Russell, 1989. Solid. Perfect card. No, bronze. Jungle Kong. He's back. Tony Gwynn, is that it? He hit good? 83 contact, 85 defense. Nice. Well, guys, that was unfortunate. An unfortunate pack opening. That was not the greatest pack opening in the history of pack openings, unfortunately. It's just one of those things, you know, it didn't work out for me this time. But guys, that is going to do it for tonight's stream. I appreciate all the guys, all you guys coming out as per usual. If you missed any part of this show, again, we'll have the archive on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OOTP Developments. Feel free to head over there, give us a subscribe. We recently hit 3,500 subscribers over there. So make sure you guys go check it over there. You can check us out everywhere else on the internet. Twitter.com/OOTP Perfect Team, Twitter.com/OOTP Baseball. Join the conversation in our Discord server, discord.gg/OOTP. As we get close to 3,500 members over there as well. You can go to our forums, otpdevelopments.com/board. Make sure you guys follow us right here. Twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Again, reminder, Rich is going to be live at 11 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the channel. He needs your guys' help to get his team steered in the right direction. So if you're around, stop by, help him out, help him blow some money. Maybe he will get some better pack luck than what I've got going on. Could be much worse. As always, guys, I have been Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, associate. No. Not going out like that. As always, guys, I am Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community manager for Out of the Park Baseball's Perfect Team. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.